What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Andromeda Gaming's YouTube channel. I'm your host JD as always, and I'm bringing you guys another vlog. And this one's actually more of an unboxing without the box, but it's more of like an unveil. As you guys know, we've been playing a lot of Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Tsushima Legends, and it's been one of our favorite games so far. More specifically for me, it's been such a huge inspiration in our content lately, and a lot of up-and-coming videos are going to be done with this, which actually wouldn't be possible without the support of you guys coming always to our streams, donating bits, subscribing to our Twitch channel, and just all around supporting all the content that we've been doing, especially with the whole TikTok creator fund thing, that we've actually been able to invest some of that money into future content. And of course, me coming from a martial arts background, all my life I've been a martial artist. I've been super inspired by many things in pop culture to become a martial artist, such as Naruto, as you can see by the Uchiha clan back then, and Power Rangers, and just like a bunch of things in general, Kill Bill. So honestly guys, like this is a very special video, and this is a very special item. It's actually gonna be basically the Andromeda and mine and Susan's family heirloom, and we couldn't have gotten this without the help of you guys. And I have a lot to say, but at the same time it feels like I have very little to say. But before we get further down into the video, guys, we would appreciate it if you guys would subscribe to the channel. It would be super awesome if you hit that thumbs up button. It would really help us out with the suggested algorithm. But yeah, let's get to it, guys. It's just like so amazing. Like I took this out of the box. It came in a box wrapped in tape and whatnot. So the reason why I don't have it inside of the box right now is just because like I have to make sure that it was okay. It came from I think it was China. It was made in China, but it was hand forged. It wasn't manufactured by machines. I specifically went into a site called Hanbon Forge, and it's actually a site that was referenced to me by somebody after they saw my Virgil Yamato unboxing blade. If you haven't seen that video, it's a very cool replica of the Devil May Cry Yamato katana blade from the DMC series, which obviously belongs to the brother Virgil. So if you're interested in that, I'm gonna leave a little time card up here that you can click on, or you guys can stick to the end of the video. I will also put that in the suggested video towards the end of the video. But yeah, this person suggested it to me in subreddit, and I went and I looked it up in Hanbon Forge. I actually looked this website up like about 6 months ago, and I made it my mission to eventually actually get like a hand forged katana customized to whatever I wanted, with a live blade. And for those of you that don't know what a live blade just basically means a sharpened sword, a hand sharpened sword that can pretty much do some damage. Like I already know, because I actually dropped this already, making sure that it was okay, and before it could hit the floor, out of reaction, I just tried to catch it, and I cut my thumb, and it was very deep, but because the sword was so sharp and it's such a well-made blade, thankfully the cut was very clean, and I was able to just like put pressure on it and not bleed out or lose a finger. So yeah, have the scarf for that. But yeah guys, it came in this very elegant shipping bag. It came in a box all taped up in foam, very well packaged, very neatly packaged. The blade was lightly polished with wax. I don't know what it is that they polished it with, and it was covered in plastic to make sure that the blade wouldn't get scratched. It came with this bag that I was able to pick from like about, I think it's like around 10 bags. The master swordsmith there is super nice. Thank you so much to Mr. Yao. He was super helpful throughout the process. If I had any questions, he would literally just like respond to me like within 5 to 10 minutes, and it was like such a smooth process. And honestly, this took he made this faster than what Scuff Gaming took to make my Scuff controllers. It took Scuff Gaming 3 months to make a controller, and it took Mr. Yao, or Master Yao, about a month and a half to make this for me, and I'm really happy with it. It was worth the wait. And yeah, let's get to it. It was as customized as possible. It's actually like around a $300 blade. Obviously it's not of like the super high-end caliber where it's like worth thousands and 3,000 whatever of dollars, but it was something that I thought would be nice to use for content, because it's not obviously just gonna also be a piece that I hang up on my wall all the time. It's gonna be something that I also am gonna use for like my own personal like training. I took about I did weapons. Obviously I did the katana, so I'm gonna be you know, like trying to practice and just do like meditative, like, you know, movement with the sword. And in some of the videos I'll be doing like cutting tests and stuff like that, which is why I actually bought a bokken. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'm gonna put that video up here. It was pretty funny. Like I went out with Susan and I was practicing in the river, you know, just to make sure, like, if I haven't really touched practice with a weapon in over like 2 years. So I did the intelligent thing that any martial artist would do, and is to practice before actually touching the real thing, just so I don't hurt myself and just so I don't hurt others. And it was a really funny video because I lost my bokken. Like, we were doing some stupid like in the river, and obviously I didn't have any grip and just went flying. But you can check that out in this link up here. So funny video to watch if you're interested in that. But yeah, let's take it out of the bag. This is a really nice bag, honestly. Like, I got to pick this, so I'm glad that I picked this black and gold. So give me 1 second, let me move that over here. Oh, and also before I continue, yeah, the sword does come with a certificate. I think he was supposed to send it to me, but he forgot to, which is not that big of a deal for me anyways, because he was able to just send me like a scanned copy of like what it is, and I can actually read off to you guys what the sword is made out of. The overall length is 40 inches, the blade length is 27.8 inches, the handle length is 10.6 inches, and it was 13 times folded, clay tempered, water quenched, 12 steps hand polishing. The blade materials are Damascus steel, Tsuba material are high quality brass Tsuba, the Tsuka material is race skin, leather, ito, and hardwood, and the Saya material is hardwood. So yeah, you can see that that's the scanned copy, and then I just printed it out over at my job, so I can have that right there just in case, because I know that some people, if there's no certificate, it's not the real deal or whatever. But it's my blade, you know. And it's crazy because, like, when I was younger, I was watching Kill Bill, and I was like, dude, how cool would it be to have like my own custom Hattori Hanzo sword, you know? And I was like, I think it's time to get myself like a decent, cool looking sword like that, worth like a couple bucks, you know? So yeah, look at that, dude. It is amazing. This katana is gonna represent all the people that came together in our streams and in our channels and our social media to help create the content that we have planned with this, actually. So huge shout out to you guys, you know, all of you guys that come consistently to the Twitch stream. Yeah guys, look at that, it's officially Andromeda colors. It is so cool. I'm gonna do some b-roll on this for you guys to like be able to see it. So the one thing that I did have an issue with the sword, which is only like my one and only issue, was that the saya, the koiguchi part of the saya was actually very tight, and like I literally had to put this down and use like a foot to kind of like push it out in order to get like that much force, because it was just like so tightly packed in there. So like I had to sand it down on the inside, and luckily I got a nice little bite to it, you know. And then when I put it in, you can kind of like hear that there's a nice bite. Let me go ahead and like get it closer to you guys so you can hear it. Even though that's not necessary when you're like sheathing the weapon, but you know, it's tightly in there, and if it wobbles it won't fall off, you know. It's very snug in there. So yeah, I did that. And then obviously, because like when I sanded down the hardwood on the interior of it, there was like some leftover dust that got on the blade and on the polishing, so like I kind of had to clean it out. Let me know, somebody in the comments down below, if you know any good katana polishing kits. I would love to get one for myself, just so I can do like, you know, minor maintenance on it, since I will be using this on some content, you know. And honestly, the whole point of the katana is to be battle tested in a way, you know. Even if it's like going out and just cutting wood, or like bottles of water, and like we're gonna be recreating a bunch of like techniques from like Ghost of Tsushima and Legends of Tsushima. So for me, getting the blade a little bit wet, or you know, hopefully it doesn't get damaged, but you know, a little scratch here and there is gonna be like no big deal, because I'm not looking to just make this like a wall hanger. I really want it to be part of like the whole experience of like our channel growing and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoy those videos when we do release them. So I'm gonna open it real quick. Let me see if you guys can get like the pommel right there has a dragon, because why not? You always gotta pick the dragons. I think he had like koi fish, cherry blossoms, snakes, eagle designs and stuff like that. But we thought that a dragon cherry blossom fit like our Andromeda logo, which has like cherry blossom earrings. Which when we send out those care packages to you guys, some of my girls, you're gonna be receiving some cherry blossom earrings, just like the cherry blossom earring that our Andromeda logo has. And yeah, guys, very beautiful, you know, like with the gold and the silver. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out now. I'm gonna put the saya to the side. Actually, let me get a cloth so I don't cut myself again. But yeah, as I mentioned, I actually had to go ahead and sand down the inside of the koiguchi. So it still has some sand, I mean some leftover residue from the sanding down, so you guys might see that on the blade. But yeah, it's got it's a little bit scratched already, but no problem, because I'm gonna end up using this on stuff to try and cut with. So it's not a katana if it doesn't have a couple scratches, right? Oh, by the way, they give you the option to laser engrave for free anything you want. So of course we got the Andromeda logo on that. Hopefully it focuses, and I will do a B-roll of that if you guys are not able to see. And then on the other side, on kanji, he engraved Andromeda for me. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a B-roll. So let's talk pricing about the sword. Am I happy with this sword? Absolutely. Would I recommend Hanbon Forge to you guys? 110%, especially if you're looking to play with like somewhat of a smaller budget of anywhere between like 90 to 300. You know, if you're looking to buy a blade that's like maybe a little bit more expensive, I believe there's like more expensive steels or type of metals that he uses, and you can actually engrave into your saya like dragon designs and stuff like that. I didn't want to go with that because I felt like mine already had like too much like flair to it, just like on the blade, and by having the specific battle wrap to the grip of the sword and like the gold and the silver. So I was like, I just want to go with like a simple saya, just to kind of like keep it, you know, not too flashy. And then like when he engraves it too, like you can kind of see like the hardwood inside. I kind of didn't want that, you know, it just didn't appeal to me. But you can customize the Tsuba, which is I believe like the handguard. Correct me if I'm wrong, I apologize about that. You can customize the Tsuba, you can customize this piece, the HABAKI, the pommel, the lacing. The lacing you can choose between cotton or silk or leather. I got leather, and there's various different colors that you can choose. The same thing applies for the HABAKI and the Tsuba and the Tsuka. You can pick different colors, different designs on them. I went with like an overall cherry blossom dragon design to it, and you can customize what kind of steel. Ours was clay tempered, carbon steel. So obviously it has like that Hanbon line. It's very beautiful. It looks like crashing waves. Like if you get really close, you can see like all the little lines on the blade. It looks amazing. There's not a single day that I go by and I pick this up when I get home from work or when I'm at home like on the weekend, and just like sit down and take the time to like admire it, because it's a fine piece of work, it's a fine piece of art, and like it really means a lot to me, you guys. Like I grew up doing martial arts. I've done many different styles of martial arts, and I specialized in two. I specialized in Taekwondo and Hapkido, but I've done weapons, and I was fortunate enough to also learn some Kendo from some friends of mine as well. And you know, like I've traveled the world being a martial artist and fighting and going to competitions, and I got to meet so many different people that I was able to learn. And you know, I'm glad to have experienced that so that I can go ahead and provide content with cool stuff like this and show it to you guys. And of course, more than anything, I was super inspired by Ghost of Tsushima Legends. And the reason why I got this after playing Ghost of Tsushima Legends is because I beat Ghost of Tsushima for, on lethal mode on my first time, and it's the first game that I've ever platinum. And I thought that it kind of sucked that after beating lethal mode, you really didn't get anything like a vanity sword or like or any new piece of gear, you know, like for beating it on the hardest difficulty, which is like basically one shot. You get hit one shot with the sword and you die, and so do the enemies. So we took it upon ourselves to go ahead and make our own vanity sword, you know, for just because why not, you know? And we're gonna obviously turn this into other types of content, and I hope that you guys enjoy the kind of content we end up doing with this blade. And this honestly couldn't have been possible without you guys. This blade is a symbol of everybody coming together in the community. This is the Andromeda blade. It is called the Andromeda blade. That's why it's engraved Andromeda. Thank you for everybody that's been supporting us on our channel. I really do hope that you guys enjoy the videos that we have coming out for content using the blade. We have tons of cool new things. Make sure you guys look in our playlist of Ghost of Tsushima Legends and check them out. You know, it's a fun game. We really recommend it. It's just something that struck a chord in my heart as a martial artist. It was like, it was really good. It's just awesome times all around. Another thing that really inspired us is how a lot of you guys have, like a ton of you guys have subscribed to our Twitch channel, and that's helped us create even more content and grow as content creator and artist. So you know, one of the biggest things that we want to do is that when you hit the highest tier of being a subscriber on our channel, we probably want to, we're gonna try, we want to do our best, you know, like future plans that we're big enough and we're able to send those people that hit that highest tier a Tanto blade from Hanbon Forge. And it would be like so cool just to work with Hanbon Forge. Like they're a great company. Highly recommend them. If you want to go and get your own, I highly recommend it. One of our friends, Dave, he got himself also like a katana. Nothing too elaborate like this, and it was actually like budget friendly. Like I've seen some pictures of it. He sent it to me, and it was like 90 bucks I think, but it was like a simple blue with like, you know, carbon steel, and it was just, it looked awesome. Like Master Yao does amazing work for like for a nice budget, honestly. And like I hope that he just keeps getting better and he gets super famous as a swordsmith, and you know, his business prospers. It's really good website. I'm kind of glad that I ran into the guy in subreddit, because he was actually kind of being salty about the Yamato. He was like, oh, that's a crappy sword. I'm like, it's a replica. Like here, like the sword itself, it's a carbon steel replica, not sharpened, and like the hamon is like not even, like obviously it's fake. Oh, and like this is another cool thing that I wanted to show you guys about like the sword. This replica sword and a lot of the weapons that people tend to buy in conventions and stuff like that, and I'm telling you this because like I collect a bunch of replica weapons and stuff. A lot of these swords, first of all, this sword has some nice weight to it. Like it doesn't feel like this. It feels like a broomstick compared to like how much heavier this sword is. It's not a bad heavy, but it's got weight to it, you know. And I can probably glue two of these blades together and it'll make the blade of this one. That's how thin like replicas and fake swords are. Like it's funny. Like it boggled my mind, and the thickness of it too. It's like nearly double the thickness. So that was pretty cool to see. Obviously I got the single blood groove. That's another thing that you could have chosen to customize. I got it because I thought it looked cool, you know. But yeah, I'm super happy with this, guys. And again, thank you so much. Make sure that you guys are watching our other videos. We got more and more vlogs coming out. You guys asked us to do more vlogs and more stuff like not related to like gaming, but like more in real life gaming related stuff. And yeah, I hope to see you guys on our streams. Thank you again for supporting us. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment down below like what was your favorite part of this piece in itself. Like what was your favorite part of it? And comment down below if you think that Sucker Punch should have given us like a specific, like a super special Vanity sword for completing it in lethal mode, because I was just like, what? I beat it in lethal mode and that was it? You know, and it was a little bit disappointing, but it's like it's just more than anything about being proud about that you did it. It's bragging rights, but whatever. It is what it is. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video. And I hope that everybody is staying safe in these tough times. Also, don't forget to check out Hanbon Forge. I'm going to leave a link to their website in the description section down below. They're awesome. And look forward to more videos. See you on the stream. Peace out, my fellow ghosts.